Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Battle Brothers. So this episode we are starting in a pretty bad shape, which means the top priority is to recover from the previous two fights. We need to repair the gear, heal all the hit points, and also we have 5 injuries, but they actually are not as bad as it may seem, because basically all of them except for the pierced side take 1 to 3 days to heal up. So if we get really lucky tomorrow, most of them could be gone. I think if all of them disappear in 2 days, I'll be pretty happy. And even if they don't, actually, they're not that serious. Mostly it's some movement limitations, and we can work around that. So we are maybe not in as bad shape as it may seem when we look at the company. Just everybody has that red cross for missing health. I think the biggest problem right now is that our gear is in a bad shape. So we'll focus on that and just recover from the injuries along the way. Okay, so what are we gonna do? I was thinking about the contract that we have here, secure the old graveyard, and I think I'll pass. I was very tempted to try this this early. It's a very high chance that it's just gonna be some nice areas, just the basic ones, but that 2 reasons. One, there's always the risk that the necessaries grow up and then we would be just completely screwed. And the second problem I have with that is that necessaries don't drop anything. And we need fights that drop items so that we can get tools and supplies, especially now. We don't have that many items to salvage. We only have 5 tools and supplies. And if we do another fight that will, well, where our gear will suffer damage and we won't get anything as a reward that would allow us to repair the gear, we would have to probably buy tools and supplies, and with these prices, that's just not what I want to do. We would be basically losing money, and therefore I've decided to just leave Groomhorn and move south. We'll check if there's anything interesting on this peninsula, check if they have some work for us in Berghaven. What we are looking for are bandits. We want to keep killing, not bandits, brigands. We want to keep killing brigands as much as possible, get their items, and use that to always repair the damage that our items take. So that's the plan. I think we can start moving. I'll always set up a camp during the night. We can probably set up a camp already. We'll need quite some time to repair everything. So, last time I made some mistakes that I set some of these items for repairs, not for salvaging. But as you can see, I changed that. So we will get 28 tools and supplies when we salvage everything, which hopefully is enough to repair all our gear. It's just gonna take some time. How long is this gonna take? 14, 16 hours to salvage everything, and healing will need 25. So Anton is pretty good at healing, and how long is it now? 19, 16, 14. I think I want to speed up that salvaging. Make sure that we always have enough tools and supplies for the repairs. Okay. Let's see. Bandit no longer suffers from bruised leg. Well, that was fast. And now it will be telling us that we are missing tools and supplies, but we should be salvaging at about the same pace as we are repairing. So you can see that the numbers are going up at more or less the same rate. But now we have to start moving. Pretty good, actually, for just 1 night's rest. Look at that. 17 tools and supplies created and 14 used to repair 14 pieces of equipment. That's pretty good. Let's see, I probably have to set this for repairs manually. Sometimes when you equip a new item that's not repaired, the game doesn't start repairing it automatically. So it's important to check from time to time that everything that needs to be repaired is being repaired. You can see that the hammers are here on these items that we have been using for some time, but there wasn't one on the glaive that I equipped after the last fight. Shield is being repaired. This is completely fixed. And yeah, here we have a few items that we still need to work on. Most of the loot is gone already. But we should have enough tools and supplies for all of this. Good. Now we just need to find some work. Nothing here. I was hoping that we would find some small brigand camp along the way. Okay, well, at least it seems they have something for us in Birkhaven. So just out of curiosity, is there anything... I may take the beggar just as a cannon fodder. 529. What about prices here? It'll probably be even worse. Yeah, it's horrible. We have enough food. Something interesting. Spotted something on our way here, in way of the road on the plains, some way east of Birkhaven. Don't know what the locals call it, or if they even know about it, but it might be worth it going back there. To the east. To the east. Is it possible that it's on the same island? That would be really close. I don't think that it's even possible for like a camp to spawn this close. They might be talking about plains here, but that would be a bit too far. Maybe here somewhere. I don't think... Well, actually, I don't know if anything can spawn on these islands where you can't go. I hope not. Well, we can check it out probably. On the other hand, well, we could maybe go to Albeck, since we know there is something to the east. And from there, we will just pay to sail to Harkense, or we could just go north, hope that we find something here to Dinkelsmark and Harkense. Well, first let's check these contracts, then we're gonna think about what we're gonna do once we are done with them. I hope that at least one of them is something that we want to do. Hunt down what terrorizes Burger. Nope, don't want to do this one. And what about this one? Drive brigands at Crumbled Shelter east of Birkhaven. Okay, so it's possible that this is what they were talking about in the village. And this way we'll find out where it is. So this one we definitely want to accept. The reward is quite low, so it's probably going to be an easier fight. I won't say like easy fight. There are no easy fights in this mod. And oh, we can't go. Oh, how the hell do we get there? I don't think we can cross here. So we would have to go north all the way around through these swamps or around. We can probably go here, then through the swamps. We'll have to do that, and then we can go along the coast. But it's still probably like more than half a day trip. It kind of sucks. But we already accepted the contract, so we have to do it. Well, let's just start moving them. I was hoping that there is a camp like on the coast. They will just go there and be done in like 3 hours. Okay, let's go a little bit faster. And I'll probably set up a camp. It's risky. We don't have people for patrols, but hopefully nothing catches us off guard. Can we speed up the healing? We would have to sacrifice probably the salvaging. No, it's 6, 7, 8. Well, that's still acceptable. Okay, keep moving. Guys, move. There we go. Actually moving a little bit faster than I expected, so maybe we'll have some time before we attack. We'll definitely have some time before we want to attack. Because I don't want to... We won't be able to see the guys. Don't want to attack during the day. We only have one ranged brother, so they will most likely have ranged advantage. How are we doing on those repairs? One more item, well, the shield as well, but we are almost done. Health, a little bit here. So just Margaret in bad shape. Evening, dusk. Let's start moving. Come on, move. Why am I not moving? There we go. Okay, fingers crossed that it's nothing crazy. Going into this blind. 9, well, number is promising. Oh, and did I forget to take... I forgot to take Margaret into the fight. Oops. It's interesting that they are not moving at all. What the hell? Is it because they just don't see us? Or I don't know why they're not moving. Hey, I'm here. Start moving. Well, they definitely see us. Oh, this is the reason why they are not moving. They have 3 bowmen, so definitely a ranged advantage. Let's move north. Maybe try to get out of range, at least these two that have the high ground. Now they're moving. 44. I'll wait, I think. When they come closer, I should have even higher chance. Wait. That's a good start. That's worse. Look how precise they are with those shots. Wait. That's just ridiculous. I mean, come on. I waited for the night. Well, okay. Seems that fighting or shooting during the night is not a problem anymore. Everybody's hitting. 2, 3, 4. Let's put some pressure on them. I need to catch as many of them as possible this time, because I need their gear for repairs. Also, we need the experience. This fight should be pretty easy. As long as... okay, let's just focus on the fight, no complaining. 1, 2, 3, 4... Don't think I can catch this one, but I think I'll still try. Maybe he'll stop running. I definitely can catch this one. Sure. Oh, I can catch him. Nice. Now, let's block as many shots as possible. Nice. Finish him off if possible. Can I? Okay, I can move all the way. No, don't. 2, 3. I really want to catch all of them. Move here and move closer. Okay, wait. Here we can use the remaining 3 action points for recover. I really like the change to recover, that you don't need full action points to use it, that you can use any remaining amount. Way too many injuries this time for such an easy fight. This is actually a pretty bad result, I have to say, and it's not over still. Can be worse. So now they shouldn't be able to shoot anymore. Let's try to kill another one. Please don't stab me. I think I'll try to help here a bit. Wait. Good. Well, I'll just... I wanted to stun him. There we go. Finally managed to hit with that glaive. Wait. Interesting they are not panicking still. Let's see. It's still fine. They're just rebels, so I'd expect them to be not as resistant to panic, let's say. Definitely want to run him down. So you'll be able to catch all of them, but we paid for it. All these injuries will be an issue. Yeah, minus 25% damage inflicted twice. It's on Jenna and Nada, so maybe it's not the end of the world. Minus 20% fatigue. Well, that kind of sucks. Any level ups? 1. What did we get? 100 gold, some tools and supplies. We get some armor. That's nice. Was it this? Oh, that's a nice base. 35-point base is nice. That's for sure. Okay, let's take everything. Jana is definitely a throwaway. Let's give her gifted, so we get at least some extra stats. Because from perks that we have access to, there is nothing that we care about that will be relevant. We need that melee skill. Do I want to go for +2 fatigue or take something better? Maybe higher resolve? Or I may even take initiative. Because Chana is using the bludgeon, so... her going first might be relevant when we're gonna need something stunned. Okay, how long does it take to recover from this? 3 to 4 days, that's bad. Excuse me. Grab a drink quickly. Oh, and there's one thing that I wanted to do. I think we can already say that we're gonna keep Anton. And I know the build, it's just gonna be the typical frontliner, two-handed weapon, heavy armor, which means that's gonna be the first character that I rename. I have a list of names, actually not as long as I expected it to be, but I have a list of names. So as we get characters, or when I'm sure that we'll be keeping a character, I will start renaming. Anton is the first one that I'm sure about. And the first one who asked to be a frontliner with a two-handed weapon is Camilo. So welcome to the company. I think it's the first series for Camilo. We don't have that many veterans this time asking to rejoin the company. So, that's the first one. I hope we won't lose Camilo in the next fight. And... let's go back. We have only 19 food, so I can't really afford to camp along the way. I expected to find food in the camp. That's why I didn't buy any in Berghaven. Also, what I should do, that's what I wanted to do. Let's get the leather jacket. And this is worse. This is only 10 point for the simple leather jacket, but I think we can still use it. We don't have... wait, let me check everything. We want to give something better to Kaspar. So Kaspar, let's give him this tunic. Here we are on what, 35 points. 25, and this is 10 point. we have an attachment here? We don't. So I think we want to get some extra armor for Camille since he doesn't have a shield. I think that's what I should start with. And then Arnold. I think I'll use that simple leather jacket here, because Arnold will also probably be a character I'll keep. I'm not sure if this build is gonna work, but I think it should. So I want to give him some extra protection. Now the 20-point armor we can just get rid of, I would say. So what do we want to get rid of here? 1, 2. I think I'll repair the short bow. No, I'll just keep the short bow in this condition. I'm not sure if you're gonna need to repair it. And we want more ranged people, that's for sure, but mostly poachers come with their own bows. So I won't repair it unless I know that I need to repair the bow. And quivers can't be salvaged. We'll sell those. I'll just keep 2. Salvage, salvage, salvage. Yeah, that's it. And let's go. We need to return as quickly as possible before we run out of food. But we should be able to make it just in time. Oh, hey. Yeah, but that looks like zombies, at least. And I don't think we can handle zombies at this point. Zombies are so much more difficult to kill with this mod. Oh, please don't tell me that we're not gonna make it. Well, that sucks. We'll have to wait till the morning and we're gonna run out of food before that. Okay, that might be a problem. Well, let's set up a camp. How long until we are healthy? 8 hours. How long until everything is repaired? 5 and 7 hours until everything is salvaged. Here, what can we gather? That's medical supplies. Yeah, I know that I need to get something to eat. How is everyone? Super unhappy? No. I was afraid that everyone is gonna be dissatisfied because they didn't have anything to eat. But it was only a few hours. Okay, we want to get rid of the quivers. Now, how is the food? That's probably all that we want to buy. We could try Grimald, I think. Brawlers do have some potential. But I'm not sure how much potential they have with the new perks, because we can see that they like wearing light armor And of course prefer unarmed combat, that makes sense. But the light armor, that means they'll probably, or that he will probably have perks for light armor. And I don't necessarily want to like level a brawler the way like the background is intended to work. I want to have the option to give him heavy armor, and for that you kind of need perks. 109, but 190 is not that much. What are we missing? Few tools and supplies. Do we have gear for him? At least something? We don't. We don't have anything at all. Let's do it. Please tell me you're good. Don't care about Night Blind at all. Iron Lungs are always great. We have 1-star in melee skill, 1-star melee defense, and then hit points. So we could try to build him as a hit point tank. Let's check perks. We have Colossus, that's nice. And actually health tank should work quite well with the brawler. Let's see, what else do we have? Backstabber, we'll probably grab that. Kick is unarmed perk, but we don't really care about that one, so not much on the tier 2. Grappling is useful. Rotation. Then weapon perks. That's relevant. Let me check the unarmed mastery. Master the martial arts of unarmed combat. Reduces the fatigue cost of hand-to-hand kick and grapple. Increases armor penetration and increases chance to hit for hand-to-hand, adds damage to kick. How much damage does kick do? Can't see it. Here, 6 to 14, 1 damage ignores armor. Unless there's something to scale this damage. I don't think you ever want to go unarmed. You just want to take, let's say, grappling, but you can use grapple even when you have weapons. So most likely it's gonna be... We could go for a mace. We could go mace, we could go dagger, one of these two. We don't have a shield perks, though. That kind of sucks. And we don't have any perks for armor. We have a nimble. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of, that we won't have the right perks for armor. So we'll most likely end up with like a medium armor, and eventually Grimwald will have to go. Because I don't remember the names, but here, without Brawny and Battleforge, you just can't use heavy armor. What is this one? 5 fatigue per round. If your current helmet armor match value decreases by 1. I must 5 fatigue per round. We could take matching set, that would help. And light. Hit points damage taken reduced by up to 30%. That could work. Does nothing if you have the nimble perk. We don't want nimble. Or do we? There are some options. Well, we'll see. I'll think a little bit more about the build as we are leveling. Fine. So what we need now is some gear. Maybe... Well, let's just make a cut here, and I'll think a little bit about what we're gonna do next off camera. We'll most likely be heading to Dinkel's Mark though, and from there, Harkensay, Elkshorn. I'll just try to find a route that we haven't used yet, try to find something along the way. We need to find one more brigand camp ideally, or just brigand group that's moving around. Well, we'll see. As I said, I'll think a little bit more about what we're gonna do in between episodes. I hope that you like this episode. I hope that you're gonna join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.